Well, you know what we're seeing right now, and you just around me, you got a couple people out here. They're out here just checking out the waves right now. I do know power is still out for a good portion of Flagler Beach, and the winds were just ripping out here last night, so it is no surprise. I've seen multiple trees down, waves still crashing down here. I'm actually pleasantly surprised that the pier hasn't fell back any more than what it was during Ian. But let me take you through our morning here, because last night it was absolutely kicking. I can show you some video we shot as we tried to leave our hotel at Hammock Beach. Excuse me. Down trees there just outside the hotel. We had to kind of find a detour around that to get out of there. We spotted some flooding. There was still some surge flooding out in there. Going down the road, did end up seeing several roofs ripped off of homes just in North Flagler. Further towards the south, get closer to the city, the A1A covered in sand. Noteworthy, A1A not washed out. So the beach replenishment at least working, following what they had out here in Flagler and even St. Johns County for that matter. Now, I did talk to a few people, you know, because last night, if you were watching us live, the winds were absolutely roaring out here. So I talked to a couple people about how they compared this to Ian. That's what they had to say.
This is a little worse than Ian, I'd say.
Compared to the past storms, there may have been more damage in the past storms, but I felt the wind was a little bit different this time. I could hear it howling.
The wind is much more. Other than that, we had more rain on this one right here.
Yeah, and I was actually pretty surprised by that people were saying that this just overall with the wind, it was a longer duration and it felt more intense. And I can tell you from my experience, there was many hours there where it was absolutely kicking. We're showing you Flagler Beach City Hall. I do want to point this out. You might be able to see it. There's part of the roof is ripped back. It almost got peeled back there. Coming up next hour, we flew over that with the drone. We talked to the city commissioner about some of the impacts here and about how Flagler Beach and Flagler Strong, people are going to be trying to recover quickly after this storm. But I can tell you, there is going to be a bit of a recovery here. They got through it, thankfully, not too significant damage, but there is still damage nonetheless here at Flagler Beach and on the other side of the Intracoastal heading out there towards Palm Coast as well. So in Flagler Beach, I'm meteorologist Robert Spetta, First Coast News, on your side.
And Robert, real quick, it does look like people are kind of going around, getting out of their houses. So are most of the main roads in Flagler Beach, do they seem passable or drivable at this point?
Yeah, you know, Katie, you're right. We just show you right here. There's plenty of people, you know, out here walking around. They're taking a look at this, and from what I've talked to, they're saying there are down trees in people's yards and stuff. But what we even seen coming up A1A, I did see a couple down trees, but it looks like they were cut and cleared out pretty quickly. So far, I have not heard of any impassable roads or anything like that. At one point, they were prior to sunrise, but things look like they're clearing out and cars are coming through, and it looks like things are traversable out here at this time, Katie.
Things are busy exactly where you are. You know, what a difference a few hours makes. My
Absolutely.
goodness.